so I said, well, what do you eat? Let's just go. What do they eat? And I'm going, do they eat like normal food? She's, no, there's no normal food there. They eat the bugs and small insects off of the trees in the forest. And I started laughing because I can't do that. Some people can do that, and I can't do that. So I'm going, what else do they eat? And I mean, do they have like chicken? Oh yeah, they have chicken, but they don't use oil. So I'm going, well, how do they fry up their pork? And this is the part that gets really interesting. Okay, so this tribe, this group of people run by the Koreans, they eat pork, and here's how they prepare it. Now, I'm going to have to do some research on this, but this is what was told me, and everybody was shaking their head. That's true. And my personal friends were saying this is absolutely true. They don't eat pork like roasted, and they don't fry it up. Oh, how they eat it, I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about how it's prepared. Oh, God. Okay, so they take the pork and they go into the forest and they cut bamboo. They cut. Oh, God. They cut bamboo. They cut bamboo. They cut the bamboo trees down. Oh, this is hard. I don't know if I'm going to make it through this. Oh, God. They cut the bamboo trees down. And they put the pork in the bamboo with some worms. And after 3 or 4 days, oh, God, this is hard to tell the story. I was crying yesterday. After 3 or 4 days, when the pork gets lots of worms in it, and then they take it out of the bamboo, and they fry it up quick with the worms. With the worms in the pork. In the pork. And that's your meat for the day. That's true. Everybody was telling me that's true, and I'm going, I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. And then you could get rice with that too, on a side order of rice. So they take the pork and they put it in bamboo with it, and then they put more worms in the bamboo. They let it sit. Oh, God. For a couple of days, and then they eat it. They fry it up. And that's what they wanted me to do. Go to Mindanao to live in the mountains to eat pork with fried worms. God. And by the time the story lasted good hour, the whole, then you can have children with the women too. But they don't speak English. You have to teach them English or whatever language the foreigners are from there. So that was one crazy story. And at the end of the story, I asked everybody. I even asked the owner of the property, the house where I was eating at the fiesta, if this was true. And she was listening to the story, and she said, yeah, that's true. And I'm going, why would anybody want to do that? And he kept saying, they're virgins. They're virgins. And I'm going, God, what else do they do? And he said, nothing. You just sit around all day and just relax. Koreans take care of you. Now, I can't tell you whether or not, I don't know if they were pulling my leg as a foreigner, but these people were certainly sure that what this man Cesar was explaining was true. And Cesar comes from that part of Mindanao, and he's trying to tell me that somehow he's going to protect me with his little pea shooter against getting kidnapped. And if I did get kidnapped, he was going to come and get me. How exactly was he going to do that? Okay, so I'm getting off that subject altogether now, because I got to tell you, I might not eat food today. I didn't eat a damn thing after that story. I didn't eat any pork. I didn't have any rice. I didn't have any chicken. I didn't eat nothing after that story. In fact, the only thing I ate after that story, and that story started about 5 o'clock at night, 4:30 in the afternoon, it was still light. The only thing I ate after that was a glass of soda, a half a glass of soda, because I hadn't had soda since, I don't remember when, since I was in Cebu in May. And then when I came home last night, I had some tomato sauce and bread about 3 o'clock this morning. So that's one story. I want to get off that subject.